All right, let's move into the bottom of the cabinet. All right, so in here I keep my Magical Moon Espic candles, hand molded. And this is just more of those because, you know, there's 12 months worth. This box, I love these boxes. I buy these boxes like crazy. I mean, I haven't in a long time because I have so many now, but I get them at Michael's. I get them when they're on sale. And this one, well, we've got some 2-part epoxy. We've got this little handsaw I use on my selenite. Ton of selenite. More selenite in this box right here. Some wire and some more replacement blades. Because I make selenite chakra wands, and I of course do ground selenite, and I even make selenite candle holders occasionally. These are stones. Now I am a crystal lady, and that is not an overstatement. Our house is full of crystals in every single room, but these are my little tumbles that don't necessarily need to go out. There's rose quartz, there's, you know, emerald, you got my little bitty watermelon tourmaline. I mean, there's so much stuff in here, it's not even funny. I collect crystals. Flame aura quartz, it's one of the alchemical ones. Mugite, I mean, yeah, I love stones. So there's a bunch of them that I don't know how to keep other ways because they're just little tumbles. I used to keep them in tackle boxes, but now I use those tackle boxes for stones I use for work. Like if I'm going to make a chakra wand, I have all the different stones I would use to do that in my tackle boxes. These are just bags and what have you. Just, you know, bags. Lots of bags. This is kind of funny. In this bag here, this is the first hand-molded candle I ever made. It's huge. And it's for, I think, the hair moon. No, it's seed moon. It's the seed moon. That's why it has seeds in it. Anyway, that was the first one I made. And these are special for me. Those high altar candles that I have, I save the leavings when I burn them, and I make with herbs that lend themselves to psychic abilities and intuition and whatnot. I make new candles. And this is a manifestation candle. I used to make tarot candles, a candle for like different tarot cards too. But now I just do the moons and the Sabbats because you got to focus your energy. You know, you can't just be doing everything all crazy. Okay, the other side we have this little box. Has all my birthday candles in it, which right now I mainly have gold and silver, and I have some white. I need to get more colors, but these, I love these. I get my birthday candles at like Dollar Tree, but not these. These big babies right here I got at, we have this little party store. It's a party supply store. I got them there when they were on sale, and they're much bigger and more substantial. This is more candles. More candles, just, you know, chime candles, white. I've got some of my 100% that I've made there with beeswax, with herbs. Black chime candles, and then these are ones my husband has made me. They, again, have herbs on them. This lovely box, gotta recycle, reuse, is where I keep my binding kits, my little skull binding kits. And everything I need to make those. Then you have these 3 boxes. This box, oh, you see my dogs. Say hello. Hi, babies. Judah. Judah, baby. No. Don't get all excited. Okay. Okay, so they're not usually in here. You're being a pain. Go on, go. Thank you. All right, so in here I have all my blends. So, for instance, when I make my 100% compassion candles, my 100% beeswax compassion, I already have the blend made up. I always keep some made up. So that's all my 100% blends. Here's my chalk blend for my chalk I make. My exorcism skulls. That's what I used to call them. I call them binding skulls now. Because really, that's what we're doing. We're binding. We're not exorcising. Even though there is some exorcism herbs involved. And here, these are from old candles that I don't really make anymore. But I keep the blends. I can use them for other things. So there's all kinds of home blessings, truth. There's one for like the oceans. I don't know. Anyway. Then you have... Oh, these are all my Sabbats, obviously. Samhain, Mabon. Okay, so all my Sabbat blends. The austere one is pretty. Ain't it pretty? And Blue Moon. I make Blue Moon candles, although they're not up in my shop yet. I need to get them up because we're going to have one in January. These are the Espit blends, obviously. Wolf Moon, January. And they're in order. And they go up into the next box, which moves from Espit blends to chips, my altar charms. So this one is for prosperity. Anyway, it's just easier to have them all made up this way. So I do so. And I make elements, 100% elements. So this one is for fire. And you can see there's a lot of dragon's blood in there. I also have these pretty little hydrangea over here. And I think there's crystals. Nope, more hydrangea. Okay. Next box. This is where I keep some of my herbs. Right here you have fennel. Whoops. They're kind of jam-packed in. What's this? This is, oh, cloves. I use medicine bottles. This is lemon balm. I love lemon balm. My mandrake, yeah, red clover, lady's mantle, what is this? Blessed thistle, rue, datura, yerba mate, olive leaf, patchouli. This used to be uva ursa, as you can see, but now it's dulse. White sandalwood powder, gotta have. Low John. This is copal resin. Tonka beans. I use the shit out of some tonka beans. I love them for prosperity magic. So anytime I do prosperity magic, I use tonka beans. They smell so good. And they're really big, usually. You can cut them up into smaller pieces. This is my Osha. Something I haven't yet to use, but want to. This is my cat's claw. Another thing that I have yet to use, but I don't even really want to. I just love having it. If I get another one, I will certainly use it. In this box are all my powders. So you see sulfur, gum arabic, white sandalwood. There's going to be ground ginger and echinacea and lemon balm and just anything I use in powdered form. And all kinds of more goodies over here. St. John's wort. I know I've got some mistletoe back in here. Hops, mistletoe. Even though I have more mistletoe in another place. It's weird. Last box is overstock / shamany box. So like here, Dittany of Crete, I've got extra. I've got all these hydrangea flowers, and then extra smudge, sage stick. These, I love these. Years ago, when I worked at that metaphysical shop, a woman came in and said that her husband had been into witchcraft and he died, and she didn't want any of that stuff. She wanted it gone. And these little corn husks had dragon's blood in them. And I've used most of the dragon's blood, but I've kept the corn husks. I'm going to use them in something as well. I've got cedar bark up under there, some activated charcoal. This is my graveyard dirt. Not for sale. Some more powders and stuff. It's the same dirt that we sell, but this is just the first graveyard dirt I ever collected. And it's mine. Some dove's blood, again, got from that man's wife when her husband died. Some extra cinnamon. We got all kinds of seashells. This is I made this for a dark moon ritual we did years and years ago. And I just still have some left. Little, pieces of wood and pine cones. And I've got these. I love these. These are antler buttons and turquoise buttons. To me, these are part of my shamany stuff. There's another sage. Well, it's not really sage, it's something else, but a smudge. And this is cat's tail. Like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I just love having it. Here's some more of it. That's just the fuzzy part. And apparently it's good for lust, but I don't do a lot of lust magic, so I'm going to have to figure out something else to do with it. More copal. Jeez, we got copal coming out of our ears. But we don't use it quite as much as we do Orlo John and Star Anise. We don't use it quite as much as we use like frankincense and myrrh and dragon's blood. So we always end up having a lot of it laying around. Lemon balm. Love, love, love lemon balm. This here is where we keep our business stuff, and I just cannot get it out. The top is broken, so it just flops open. I need a new one. Anyway, all of our labels for products, like little labels for ground selenite. Anyway, all of our labels and anything that we need for our product. And quickly over here are most of the rest of my herbs. You see sage and high john and balm of Gilead. I love that. And here's my Dittany of Crete. Lavender. Anyway, I have a ton of herbs. But you have to remember that I don't just use them for personal use. I also make product. So yeah, I use a lot of herbs and I love them. I own a ton of herbs, but I work with all the herbs that I own. I have actually owned a lot more, but wasn't able to form a relationship with them, if that makes sense. They just didn't stick. So yeah, pared down actually. So that's my conjuring cabinet. And in the future, I hope to do some more studio tour stuff and show you a bit more of my workspace. I hope that was interesting because I personally love watching these kind of videos. And until next time, much love and gratitude.